Hi everybody, thank you for joining me. This is Living Divinity. I hope everybody's doing well. I just want to begin by thanking you all for being here, giving me support by your subscribing. I really appreciate it. And without you, there's no reason for me to be here. And we want to thank God for the opportunity for us to come together. And someone had sent me a message saying they had a dream that about reading Psalms 23. So that's where I'm going to begin. Okay. A Psalm of David. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not be in want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He restores my soul. He guides me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. Surely goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Such a beautiful scriptures there. My grandmother, yes, we read it, I'm sure more than once. So it's a way to cleanse our area. And whenever we feel negativity, we have to return it to sender. We have to not claim it as ours. And always ask God to fill our cup, fill our soul with his love. Okay, so we're going to begin with the native spirit. Oh, I'm sorry, I should go this way. I'm going to begin with your soul purpose. And today we have the visual arts. And the stone is carnelian. The affirmation, creativity flows through me. I can see things that others seem to miss. My imagination is the key to my success. I have great vision and perspective. So let me read that for you. My dog, I took him for a walk this evening. And, I was looking at him as we were walking along, and I just thought he looked really old because he's 11, and it looked like his jaw was sagging, like the fur around his neck was really drooping. And when I got home, I looked at him again, and he has this big cyst there. So I'm hoping and praying that it's an abscess that can either take medicine or just have a little slice in it and have the fluids removed. So I have to call tomorrow and try to make an appointment. And needless to say, I don't know if I can get in, and he might have to suffer for a few days before an appointment actually opens. So please pray for my dog. His name is Tombo, please. And he hasn't been eating lately too much, and I just want him to be well. I know he's 11, and I know I can't keep him forever, but it's never a good time to put your dog down, So I'm thankful that I Googled it, and it said it could be an abscess. Of course, it could be something else. We have to wait and see, but I'm hoping and praying that it's repairable, and he can be with me for a few more years. So I just decided at the last minute to do this reading because, well, it's something to keep my mind busy. Okay, so visual artist and carnelian. Do you have an eye for composition, placement, and light? Visual art involves many elements, including space, form, size, shape, line, color, texture, tonal values, perspective, design, and aesthetic organization of visual elements. composition, placement, and light are tools of the painter, sculptor, and photographer. A visual artist is first inspired to create the vision in their mind, and carnelian carries that vibration of creativity, helping you give birth to your inspired thoughts and visions. Bring carnelian into the picture to aid you in aligning with the ability to creatively express life through a different or unique lens. When you pick the visual artist and carnelian card, try to shift the way you see things, activate your inherent ability to visualize a different frame of mind and viewpoint. Using carnelian as an ally gemstone, look at your life situation with perspective to creatively envision a good outcome to any situation. Align with the artist and the brilliant orange vibe of the vibrant gem. Carnelian is your ally when you dive into your emotions, whether it be through art, music, writing, or any other creative outlet. I've had the same peanut-shaped piece of carnelian on my monitor riser for over 2 decades as my writing companion stone. It supports a sweet little cherub angel who holds a star over her head. It is a reminder to allow the heavenly vibes to come through me to activate my creative mind while writing. Let carnelian inspire your creativity and be a reminder to have the courage to take action. Bring forth your visions and step into your magnificence. Okay, next we have the native spirit. And today our card is smudging ceremony. Smudging ceremony. Okay. Let go of the past, purify, detox, release whatever doesn't serve or support you in your life. Cleanse your body and environment by doing space clearing and clutter cleaning. Let go of the old, discarded, and unused to make way for new energy and new beginnings. Eat lightly, drink lots of fresh water, and consume food with strong life force. Your native spirit wants you to know smudging is a native tradition that involves using the smoke of burning herbs to symbolically wash a space in a ceremonial manner. Sometimes your energy field or the energy field of your environment becomes so cluttered and dingy that you can't see the world around you clearly and you have trouble hearing the messages from your soul. When you take the time to purify yourself and your environment, not only do you feel lighter and brighter, but also you're a clearer channel for the light. The brilliance that pours through you can heal and help many people, but first the path has to be cleared. The journey using the smoke of incense or sage, cup your hands into the smoke and wash over the top of your head, saying that I think clearly. Then cup the smoke to your eyes, saying that I may see the truth. Next, bring the smoke to your throat area, saying that I may speak the truth. Finally, waft the smoke to your heart area, saying that my heart be open. That's really a pretty card. Next, we're moving on to the Tattoo Tarot. So I did a pre-shuffle, and sometimes I just flip the cards to see, try to get the vibe in there. What divine messages need to come out, and energetically I have to decide, am I going to pick through the cards, face down, or am I going to just go from the top? So going from the top seems so much easier, and it seems to have resonated in the other cards. So I'm going to try to do that, and just give you the descriptions of the cards, and then at the end I'll try to go through it and tell you what I think the story would best suit it and that sort of thing. It seems confusing for me to go and try to tell the story without all the cards laid out. Okay, so I'm going to do my 3-way cut and then my half split. And then I'm going to go from the top. Okay, so our first card is the King of Wands. The King of Wands, well, he's very mature because he's the king. The wands have to do with sexuality, passion. Let's see. It says estate owner or manager, wise, conscientious, educated, pillar of the community, good mediator, devoted, loyal, good conscience, can be strict and harsh, severe measures, austerity. Okay. So our next card is the 9 of Cups. Oops. Let's see. A little bit off balance here. The 9 of Cups is, well, it's 1 away from 10 of Cups. 9 of Cups is being content, being happy, being in love. 9 of Cups. It says here, success and abundance, well-being, contentment, happy, secure future, wholeness, wisdom earned, spiritual fulfillment, trophies, rewards, achievement. Can be complacency, smugness, or conceitedness. And usually they refer to the 9 of Cups as a very happy time. So our next card is the Knight of Coins. He's young. He's could be a messenger. Okay. He is, the Knave of Coins is the messenger, so I apologize about that. Knight of Coins, trustworthy and brave, methodical, reliable, responsibility, decency, perseverance, patient, able to finish the task, what is necessary, profitable, interest, spare time, could be unemployment, idleness, inertia, stagnation. Okay, the 7 of Coins. Speaks of profit, growth and progress, valuable assets, fruits of labor, hard toil on a learning curve, anxiety around money, potential for improved status or work promotion. Next is Temperance. Major Arcana. She's moderation, self-control, economy, patience, consolidation, harmony, coordination, successful combination, friendship, recuperation, unfulfilled desires, discord, stubbornness, hostility, clashing of interest, inactivity, sterility, time, season, and climate. Next, Major Arcana, the Moon. Speaking of a moon goddess, things happening in the night. Why are these cards not setting up right? Night energy, twilight, reflected light, illusion, deception, uncertainty, errors, trickery, dishonesty, danger, terror, power of feelings, developments underground, undercover, or in the womb, hidden forces. Next we have the Five of Coins. That skeleton is kind of scary, right? And Five of Coins, material struggle, whether related to work, issues, health problems, overspending, partnership, or family loyalties. Loss, disadvantage, recovery from ruin, potential to reverse a bad trend. Next we have the Lovers, Major Arcana. Love, attraction, virtue, compatibility, harmony, triumph over trials, choice, intuitive decisions, union, entanglement, enmeshment, infidelity, moral lapse, vice, separation, quarrels, interference, inadequacy, failing test. Next we have the Four of Coins. Inheritance, gift, win, grant or benefit, status through wealth, financial protection and security, insurance, fear of destitution and loss, meanness, the comfort zone trap, hoarding. The next is Two of Swords. Usually they say that's making some sort of choice. In this book it says stalemate, conformity, inner conflict, duplicity, disloyal, desire for respite, truce, poise, balance of opposing parts. Next is Justice, Major Arcana. She has the scales. She sees that things aren't right. She stands for balance, equality, symmetry, harmony, integrity, honor, fairness, neutrality, moderation, attraction and repulsion, polarity, oversensitive, vindication, self-righteousness, bigotry, prejudice, favoritism, promise versus threat, rights abused. Now we have the Ace of Wands is a new beginning, and they always say the wand is passionate, right? Birth, force, primary energy, vigor, vitality, creativity, new enterprise, first fruits, family origins, progress, invention, traumatic impact, release of energy, initiative, aiming high, extremism. Next we have the Hangman. He's upside down for a reason. It's a Major Arcana. His position is he's you see all those marks coming around his head. He's really in a lot of thought. So he hangs himself upside down and he delays, could be delaying any decisions. But let me read this to you. It says delays, sacrifices, reversals, decisions put on hold, review, readjustment, abandonment, rejection, betrayal, falseness, restrained or bound, trials, caution, being in limbo, temporarily unable to go forward. Next is the Ace of Cups. A new beginning. The cups are love, right? The cup overflows, outpouring of feelings, creative beginnings, fertility, seeds, pregnancy, birth, attraction, new relationship, fullness, abundance, greatest joy, perfection, fulfillment. Next we have the Death card. Major Arcana. It could be physical death. It could be a death of a job. It could be death of a relationship. It could be death of a friendship. Whatever it is, after a death, there's always a new beginning. Okay. Alteration, transformation, loss, ending or parting of ways, boredom, depression, stagnation, handling failure or disaster, regeneration required, bereavement, forced removal, immobility, recovery from illness or shock, transition. Next, we have the Chariot, Major Arcana. This here, let's see, okay. The Chariot is deciding to make a forward movement, right? Journey, ordeal, obstacle, competition, high stakes, ambition, discipline, conquest, victory, greatness, reason, triumphs, the work of the will, right actions prevail, overwhelming odds, sudden defeat. Next is the Ten of Cups. So we did have the Nine of Cups. So through it all, someone is going to receive the Ten of Cups. Great joy, pleasures of life, happy family, peace, contentment, ecstasy, a full heart, being loved and cared for. Could be abuse and violence if it's turned on its head. Queen of Swords. She looks pretty mean in this picture, so she's definitely ready to use her sword. And the sword is her tongue, right? She's, maybe she wants to cuss someone out. All right, fault-finding, belittling, tough exterior with inner fragility. So, in other words, she's insecure. Or coldness, experiencing hardship, widow, barren, sterile, mourning, separation, loneliness, famine, losses and their effects, nasty attitude, and slander. Next is the Eight of Coins. Apprenticeship, employment, commission, planning, skilled craftsmanship, calculating, ambition or lack of it, backroom work, community role, loans, advances, interest, and repayment. And the Fool, taking the leap of faith. It's the first major arcana. The Seeker, innocence. It says naive, courage, humor, living in the now, journey's outset, burst of energy, everything is open, all paths available, madness, folly, instability, apathy. Okay. The Queen of Coins. She is giving, right? She's a queen. She has class and she knows how to handle her money. Okay. So, Lady of Manor. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Dark woman, opulence, generosity, riches, great luxury, pomp, security, assurance, dignity, well-being, abundance. Indecisive, grace, liberty, indiscretion, suspicion, doubt, suspense, terror, viciousness, neglectful for responsibilities, illness. All right, so we're going to pull 3 more cards and then we'll go over them. Ten of Swords is a lot of backstabbing. You don't know who your people really are to you. They're underhanded, undermining, They probably are very secure in so many ways that they have to cut you down so it makes them look good. So, Ten of Swords, affliction, sadness, grief, pain, grievances. We can let things drag us down or pick ourselves up and move on. Faith when the chips are down. It's only a matter of time and choice before turning the page. So, you could either sit in that or, you can decide, I'm tired of all these swords, these knives, and I'm ready to move on. Okay, so this is the last one. The Knave of Swords. He's a spy, observer, intelligence, vigilance, examination, indiscretion, surprise, the unknown, unseen, unexpected, stealth, cunning, outspoken, sometimes at a cost, but skillful at handling controversy. So, I don't really want to end it there. I want to see what else is next. Okay, the Ace of Swords. Someone's telling their truth. Truth, courage, vision, insight, power, triumph, accomplishment, irresistible force cutting through to the heart of the matter, on a roll, needing change, or needed change. And the Six of Cups, that's being nostalgic, right? Thinking about someone from the past. Maybe all the conversations you had with this particular person, and you always felt maybe a special kind of love for that person. It's just a thought process of thinking of probably some really beautiful moments. Past connections, childhood memories, old relationships, joy and nostalgia, renewal, new cycle, harmonious networks, positive influences, favors earned and returned, blessings passed on. And the Two of Wands, they say that as well. It's a choice. This says individual success versus codependency, restlessness, boredom, dissatisfaction with current lot, seeking greener pastures, restraint, getting needs met, temporary need for independence, to stay or to go. The Ten of Wands. It's been a hard road. Someone's had the strength to carry themselves through whatever they are going through right now. But there is success and honors, but it's at a price. Fulfilling obligations while oppressed by their weight, striving towards deadlines, climbing a precarious ladder, needing to reduce pressure. And the Emperor. The King, male power, authority, leadership, proficiency, wealth, stability, perseverance, endurance, realization, effect, being effective, logic, experience, obstruction, lack of ability, weak character, immature, rebellious. Next, Two of Cups. Cups always have to do with love. So there's two of them, which means he's looking for his match. Partnership, a harmonious match, two hearts, a couple, soulmate, ability and willingness to compromise, need to agree, teamwork benefits, two heads are better than one. Next we have the Four of Cups. That is when he or she has three cups sitting in front of him, and the heavens, the Creator is reaching down to give him the actual match. And for some reason he turned it away. He snubbed, I don't want that, I want it, but I don't want it. So this Emperor can be kind of wishy-washy. Okay. The King of Cups. Fair, blonde, older male, responsible, honest, kind man, creative, educated, or professional, liberal, poetic, artistic, religious, legal beagle, or businessman, fluctuating, unreliable, lacking persistence. The Seven of Wands. Okay, now the stack's getting kind of big, so we're going to be calling it on this third card. This is the first card. Seven of Wands, resolute, firmness and bravery, overcoming challenges even if outwardly against the odds, winning through fighting from a positive position of advantage, the strength of personal integrity. Okay, this is number 2. Six of Coins is partnership, right? They're shaking their hands. They're coming to agreement. There's an envelope that is sealed. Both of them must have signed the paperwork on the inside, and it's in the envelope now. Six of Coins. Good financial trend on the up and up. Caring acts, generosity, charity, benefactor, paying attention, being vigilant, desire, illusion, envy, jealousy, paying debts or bail. And the last one, the Four of Swords. Putting to rest. Mental security, retreat, rest, peace, good organization of ideas, practical spirit, limitations of rational thoughts, scientific rigidity. Okay, so let me just... So I'm kind of feeling like the King of Wands and the Nine of Cups and the Knight of Coins. So these are just the energies of the cards. So one can be female and one could be male. So you have to put it in where it fits for you. Someone is more mature. Someone could be older and less mature. Someone could be younger and more mature, even though it's just a knight, right? So I feel like this was some sort of partnership. And the Knight of Coins was offering just a little bit. And he believed that he would have the Nine of Cups with the King of Wands. Financially, they were profiting. But Temperance had to come in here for a reason of some sort of balance that was unknown. Okay, so next we have the Five of Coins, the Lovers, the Four of Coins, the Two of Swords, and Justice. So I kind of feel like there began to be a struggle. Five of Coins is material struggle. And maybe these two lovers weren't playing fair. So one of those out of the lovers received some sort of inheritance. And my story, I believe that he received an inheritance. I believe his grandfather passed away. And the Two of Swords is some sort of stalemate where they can't come into agreement. It's very possible that he believed that that was the love of his life, so he was giving all to her, everything. Because she's, if you look at it this way too, is she's on the left, so maybe she's struggling, and that's why she hooked up with him. She knew that he had inheritance, right? And the Two of Swords, again, is stalemate. There's some sort of problem. Let me just review that real quick. Inner conflict, duplicity, disloyalty. Okay, so there was some disloyal thing going on between them. It could have been both of them, or it could have been one of them, or they could have took turns doing each other wrong. But it's about a balancing of opposing parts. See, it's stalemate, conformity, inner conflict, duplicity, disloyalty. So duplicity is probably mostly like having a side person. Okay, so justice has to come in there and balance the scale. So next we have the Ace of Wands. We have the Hangman. We have the Ace of Cups. And we have Death. So I kind of feel like, oh, and afterwards, the Chariot. I kind of feel like this was a relationship of in and out, you know. Let's have a new beginning. We have a new beginning, and we still end up having to have some justice called because things aren't playing out the way that the two people promised each other. Whoever was in the wrong, you got to put it in your story. So they said, oh, let's try it again. Situation arose where there was a situation. So he or she had to go into the hangman position to say, what am I doing here? Is this really worth it? Is this my true love? And they decide to try it again. So now they've taken out the wand, let's get it. Let's just do it for sex. And now they want to bring love into it. However, then we have the Death card, because the love didn't really exist. Maybe it was one-sided. So here we go with the Chariot. I'm done with this and I want to move forward. So next we have the Ten of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Coins, and the Fool. And I'm just saying he because it's a guy on here, okay, so it could be a female. So he's saying, no, I've tried it with you so many times and it keeps failing. I really know who it is that I want to be with, and I want to offer them everything. Everything that I gave to you, I want to give to someone else. And she's saying, hell to the no. I've worked hard at trying to keep you stuck so I can work on getting all of your inheritance out of you. Maybe she did. And maybe now he's saying, I've been a fool. I really know who the person is that I'm supposed to be with. I've exhausted all of my fundings, but I'm going to go and I'm going to start over. I'm going to take my little dog. I've got my little stick with my little bag attached to it with my few items, and I'm moving forward. Next we have the Queen of Coins, the Ten of Swords, the Knave of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Six of Cups. So looking at these, I feel like this is who he truly desires. It's someone who is smart with money, someone who is generous, someone who is caring, and she's a queen. A queen that, where did it go? Hold on 1 second. Okay, I thought there was something else there. In any event, okay, he's coming up and he's going to meet up with her, and he's going to try to give her his best presentation on why the meetup was delayed. And it has a lot to do with people around him stabbing her in the back, trying to tell him a different story about who she really was. And this person was in charge of putting all those knives to keep him from moving forward. It was a plot to make her look bad and undesirable. And he is like a spy, right? You see his eye to the side there? So he's been spying on her, conspiring against her, telling all these lies to keep him from moving forward. The truth is, he was reminiscing about the Queen of Coins. His truth is, he was denying her all that time because of what was going on here. It was like what do you call it? Well, I would say the veil's been lifted, but everything was done without him knowing, or could be maybe he was so convinced that the people around him were telling the truth that maybe he was part of it as well, and he might very well feel very guilty about that. So he says, I don't care if she says no. I'm going to try, because if I don't try, then nothing's ever going to come out of this. The truth is that I really think about her a lot, and I really care for her a lot, and I want to see where this can go, you know. So let me see what other cards we have to go through. He realizes that he had a choice and he chose wrong. He's carried a lot of burdens. He's tried to help a lot of people. He's taken on extra responsibilities just to try to fit into a little box that everybody was trying to keep him in. He decided to boss up. and be the person, be the man that the Queen of Coins needs in her life. Needs, wants, and desires. And she is a Queen of Coins, so she's already, got on her path of financial stability. Maybe she's not there yet, but she's in the process, and she's headstrong about making a way for her personal successes. So here we have the Two of Cups. He really loves her, and he wants to share the cups with her. And he's asking her to share her cup with him as well. And they can give evenly because they both have a cup. And he's sorry that he denied God when God gave him the gift that he was asking for, praying for. So that's how much love he has for her. He wants to be dedicated to her. Okay. So next we have Seven of Wands, the Six of Coins, and the Four of Swords. The Seven of Wands says, what does it say? I just read it. The Seven of Wands, the Seven of Wands is beating the odds. So he had to stand up to many, and he had to claim that his deep love that he has for the Queen of Coins, and that not only is he going to man up, he's going to love her exactly the way that she wants to be loved. And he's going to be asking her those questions through all the deception, through all the lies, through all the Ten of Swords. He's standing up now, and he's realizing he saw the lies, and he's standing up to everybody around them and saying, this is who I want to partner with, where we can have even exchange, where we can have fair fights, where we can discuss things instead of tearing each other down. We're going to have respect for each other. We're going to have respect for our future, and we're going to build our lives together. And I'm putting to rest all that nonsense that I've dealt with for the past 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, however long it is, because he wants this. He has the strength and the courage. He wants to love her. He wants to man up. He wants to apologize. He wants the even give and take. He's tired of carrying everybody else's burdens. He knows he chose wrong. He's taking the leap of faith. This is his truth. He thinks about her all the time. He sees how she was backstabbed and how he was backstabbed, tricked into staying away from her. This is the culprit. People are jealous of her. She is building her future. Here she is. She's like the Wicked Witch, right? She didn't want those two to have their 10 of Cups. She didn't want him to get on his chariot. She wanted him to kill his emotions because she knew that he loved her and had passion for her. And going into the hangman position, gave him more clarity about the situation. It made him think, I gotta check out these people who say they're my friends, say they're my special work partners, the ones that can count on me and the ones that I can count on. The justice. He needed justice in his life, and so did she. And so did she, because she's going to pay for everything she did with that other Knave of Swords. She got him to choose wrong, which led him down the wrong path. The Four of Coins, because she wanted his inheritance. She made him believe that she was the one. Meanwhile, it's because she was struggling. She did things under the moon that were deceiving. Temperance was trying to balance it out, but it was being ignored because of the Ten of Swords. The Seven of Coins has to do with... Darn, I always get these mixed up. Seven of Coins. Profit growth. So she wanted that. And originally, they weren't even a match. Even if one of them was female and one of them was male. One's a king and one's a knight. And they thought that they could share the Nine of Cups between them. Meanwhile, the truth is, the only things that's missing is the Ace of Coins. And the Ace of Coins comes after the two who have complete love for each other. Because if they live in their truth, if they love each other equally, and if they're loyal and true, and they have love for each other, and the passion stays alive, if they work at these three things, the Ace of Coins will come to them. So we're 52 minutes in. That's the end of my reading. That really turned out to be a good reading. I hope it resonated for you. Whatever doesn't fit, don't make it fit into your story. And whatever does fit, take it and apply it however will be most useful for you. And thank you so much for spending your time with me. I really appreciate it. God bless you all. I love you. I'm sending you love, light, peace, and harmony, happiness, joy, and healing. And of course, abundance in all aspects of your life. God bless. We'll see you on the next one. Please like, share, and subscribe for the algorithm of the channel. Any comments will pump me up for the next reading. And I really love the comments. And as well, aloha. Bye-bye. See you next time.